Okay. Okay.
I've got a live circle. There we are.
I'm just going to... I don't get that on my iPad. That's the right one. I'm just going to share this into the Creative Family group for everyone. Had a huge day today. I think I've got issues with my rig here. Oh no, just things were pointing in the wrong direction.
This is only going to the live class notifications.
What do you mean?
The other group's closed now, isn't it?
What group?
CraftAlive group.
Yeah. Hello, Sandy. How are you? Okay, everybody. So that's how you can find us. This is, even though the GICS 18 Online Craft Show has finished, we are going to keep it going for another day. Because that's what we do. Oh, I think you put that up twice.
No, just put certain words after.
Oh, okay. So this is class number 13, I think. Yes, because we've got 4 tomorrow. Let me look. Yes, we've got 4 tomorrow. So this is class number 13 out of 17 in 4 days. Breathe in, craft out, as Vicky Howley says. If you're ever looking for an interesting podcast, it's called Craftish, isn't it, Quentin?
Craftish, yes.
Yes, it's Vicky Howley. She is a crocheter and knitterer. She is a fiber artist, but she interviews lots of brands and people, like the people from Plaid, and which are a paint company, and all sorts. Really interesting, very, very interesting lady, and very interesting podcast. Very crafty. Okay, so what have we done so far? We started off on day 1 on Thursday with our cute Christmas collection and Naomi John making a card. I know a lot of you have seen these already, but some of you haven't. Then we followed that up with Aussie Christmas and some little gift tag idea. Hi, Mary and Sandy and Di and Bronnie and Deborah. It is very Christmassy. I usually don't do this much Christmas craft, but holy dooly, I've had fun. Really enjoyed myself. Then we did, after that, we used Cute Christmas and we did a scrapbook layout with me. And then Naomi John used Cute Christmas and Aussie Christmas to do a tag, because we do have Australian penguins. But that's not one of them. So we did that with Naomi John. And then instead of doing a double on Thursday night, we did a single because I've got to bring home cardstock. And that was with Aussie Christmas. I've got your board tree there.
Jeanette said, hi, you had such a huge few days. It's been great. Thank you.
That's okay. Thank you, Jeanette. And Jeanette, I haven't forgotten. I've got to help you find a GICS class from a previous GICS Online Craft Show. GICS means Great International Craft Show, for those that don't know what it means. Hello, Gail. How are you? We are actually going to move all of our, if you've had a look at the Creative Family group, there are albums for each of them. For 15, 16, and 17, we're going to move all those classes into there. So into those albums, you'll get links and you'll get all the classes in there. So we're going to do that really soon in all my free time. Maybe not till after school finishes. But then I start my art class program, kids art class program. So then we got to Friday, and we started Friday with 2 tags using the Nutcracker, our new collection. So Aussie Christmas got more added to it other than just a packet of colour cuts, which is all I've had before from last year. And then Cute Christmas was new, and the Nutcracker was new. Thank you very much, Jeanette. You're so lovely. But I will get you there. I will get you to the video first before I move them. Hello, Fiona. How are you? And then after that, we used another new release, Christmas collection, Christmas Land. We released on Friday as well. And we did a scrapbook page with me. So there we go. And then after that, I made a card with you using the Nutcracker and the Sugar Plum Fairy. What little girl would not love to have a Sugar Plum Fairy Christmas card?
Up a link to what's new.
I actually think this would be lovely for a sick little person that's had to miss school or kindy. Because Warm Wishes is like warm hugs of love.
No, that's a Christmas collection looking at that card.
No, you don't. It's got a little tiny bit of super fun time. Hello, Dee. How are you? God damn, I need to go find all this. Shame. Take it, Bronny. How are you, darling? I love you. Then we did yesterday, Arvo, Nammy John pulled out all the stops and did a Christmas Land easel card. And didn't she do a fabulous job? She did really, really well.
A lady in the shop today who said she is definitely not a fan of Geo Hearts, but make me one.
But make me one. There you go. She's never liked the shape before, but she needs one. There you go. And that was it for yesterday because we had Christmas concert last night and went really well. And I've got to find some photos of Amelia without other people's children to put up in the group. Today, we started today with a mother-daughter card-off using the released today Enchanted Christmas, which sort of kicked Snow Crazy off the list. So it's next year again now. Because this was released this week, these images. And we went, oh my gosh, we have to do that and we have to kick this out and we have to do this and this and this and this. So that's why I was still working on them today and getting them up today. But yes, so we have 5 different color cuts. So we have several hair colors and 3 skin tones. So that is Enchanted Christmas. And that's what we did in this Blue Vellum doesn't come out tomorrow. In the mother-daughter card-off. And then after that, with me, at 2 o'clock today, we did Crazy About Christmas using some new colour cuts for Purple Christmas. And the new Snowflake we released today, Snowflake chipboard. These little snowflakes. So this is a twin pack, and this is a bigger single, and they were released today. And I think Christmas Wishes was today as well. And then after that, we did with Naomi John this afternoon while Quentin and I were at the closing ceremony and presentations for the First Lego League Northern Nationals, which were held in Gladstone at Chanel College today at Knowles High School. She did this awesome card. She did have Wi-Fi issues, so she couldn't see your comments, but she is thankful for your comments. We need to keep an ear out. That kid is in that shower. He's been in there a while. So I think she did a wonderful job with the stencils. The kit is not up yet. This kit and this kit, they may not go up until tomorrow morning. For me being purple. Well, Bronny, it is for the Purple Gang, and you are part of the Purple Gang. So with Pam and Jacqueline and Joanne and who else was in the Purple Gang? There were a few others. My mind is blank right now. My mind is really quite blank. I don't know what I'm creating.
Karen's, this is her first class of the day. She's got a bit of catching up to do.
I think I will have to stay up all night, watch all the bits I've missed. Oh, Karen, we love you. How are you? Hello, Debbie. How are you? Love, love, love Chippy Strips. Chippy Strips are the best. And Jeanette, I am bringing out Chippy Strip bulk packs. I've just got to... Yes. The trees are for the Green Gang. You know, I mean, we've got a green layout. We've got touches of green with Aussie Christmas. We've got lots of green going on for you this weekend, Karen. I'm not the biggest green fan on the planet either. So the dog is going nuts.
Jeanette's going, yes, for the TV strip bulk pack.
Yes. Karen. What am I channeling here? I'm channeling my inner Karen with my colours tonight. Got plenty of green. That's good, Debbie. I'm glad you will. So we're doing Gnome for the holidays. I grabbed a few bits and bobs, you know, gnomes and gifts, and I've got a packet of each of the gnomes, the gnomes, and I've got the new gnome for the holidays, little chippy title, and I've got a couple of trees, which, you know, I'm thinking we'll do something. And then I've got these tabby things. I don't even know if these are live yet. They've been in the shop for ages. I've got this. And then Spooktacular Banner I thought would go. And maybe the arrows. The curly arrows are really popular. Yeah, they're live. They've got a price sticker on. And I've got some Christmassy words, a few flares.
Karen thinks that she's an influencer beauty.
You're an influencer. I put a frog on something the other day. I put a frog on something I was designing or I was working on, and I went, oh my gosh, Karen is going to love me. I can't remember what it was, but I've got a frog coming on something.
That green part is
the sparkly, the fake glitter, the big chunky glitter. The chunky glitter. Does look a bit like tinsel. Quentin loves tinsel. I can't stand
Can't have a tree without tinsel.
I do not like tinsel. May have been called a bad influence more often than an influence. Oh my gosh.
Wow.
That's okay, Karen.
Oh, AJ.
Hello, AJ. Glitter. Yep. It's non-contagious glitter. See? Doesn't come off. Okay. Let's start doing a page.
Start doing something.
Yeah. I'm thinking green. There's way too much green there for me. Oh my gosh, Karen, you're a bad influence.
It's Renee. Hello, Renee.
Hello. Oh. Hello, Renee. I didn't know that was your name on Facebook. My gosh.
There you go. Yeah, my eye's not good enough to designate who the thumbnail is.
Your little man used such beautiful manners last night when I gave him his sausage sizzle, which I don't know if he probably should have had, but he did. And you know what? I was not going to question it.
It was a great consequence.
It was wonderful.
Amelia's Irish dance turned out to be a Greek dance.
Yep, it turned out to be Zorba the Greek. And she told us she was doing an island dance. So we said, do you mean Irish dance? And she goes, yeah. An island dance from Ireland. And I'm like, it wasn't. No, it was Zorba. It was Zorba the Greek, wasn't it?
Yes, Zorba the Greek, yeah.
Yep.
It was very entertaining. The kids had a blast, that's the main thing.
We could go like full on red and green. Just full red and green wildness here.
My aunt gave me a Christmas card full of glitter and told me not to open it till I got in my new car.
Oh no, Bronny. Amelia did a Greek islands dance and all the islands are the same. Yes. We said that the Greek Isles to hear he's allowed everything. I'm the problem.
Wow.
Yep, she was. Zorba was cool. The legs at the start. Yep, the legs in the air were awesome at the start.
Yes.
Have you got visitors, Renee, and you're hiding out watching craft videos with us?
Wow.
Because I don't blame you.
I'd hide too.
What are we thinking? And we have this one. We have her. It's a her, I think.
I've just got to hit
Over top of the photo. Mine aren't cut particularly. And I should be using a design board, but this is a double. Gnome. We'll do something over here. Let's sit them all there.
Just trying to get my comments back.
Oh, you just.
I've abandoned my son to the iPad. There you go.
He'll be right. He won't hold it against you.
I'm sure he hasn't missed you.
Okay. So we actually don't have any of Gnome for the Holidays number 2. It's the one with the fussy cut gnomes on it. It is actually completely sold out. Who knew? Who knew? Let's move all that to there. Let's put that there. Okay. Stripes are a bit wild, aren't they? I'm just going to say. They're just a bit more than wild. Just a little, yeah. Smidge wild. Right.
So the stripes paper 1, isn't it?
Yes. I'm going to use that cute word somewhere. Okay. This is super fun times. Sorry. It's not quite the right word. But I think it'll work. I do like it. And I'm thinking like a nice big circle. What do you think? A nice big circle? And what if we do like... But we need the circle on something. Not on the stripies. And we need like something, we need to put like, yeah, we might try and steal some glitter from the back of this. Because it's got, no, it's not. The glitter's on the other one.
Okay.
We'll use a bit of this.
Stuff's just come through for me, sorry guys.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I was trying to make the comments and it's caught up again.
Gesso stenciling. Oh, that could be good. They are making my eye go a bit funny if I look for too long. Yep, I'm thinking it's a bit, tone it down with white paint or gesso. There. Slow, it's happening. Yep. 70 styles. He Stokes. Yep.
No drinking in this layout.
No. Let's say we calm it down with some white cardstock. We live like, so Aerodrome Road is right near us, and it's like Well, that motorbike probably went near your place, Renee, to get to us, to be perfectly honest. I just don't understand why they have to ride like maniacs and drive like maniacs. So let's cut. I think we need like a large swathe of calminess on this page.
I don't know if they're going to like it if I type a large swathe of calmness.
So if we come in like an inch, we want a good border of stripes. Like we really want to see the green stripes, but we want to have a decent amount of calmness. So if we cut 2 bits that are like 10 by 11, we'll just cut them together.
Jeanette said half the green on each side, maybe?
Yeah. Need to do something. And then we're going to add the zigzags. Like, really, Lisa? Yeah. So I've got 2 bits of white here. I'm going to cut them together to 11 inches. By 10 inches. So they're the same. So let's get those 2, and we're going to put them this way. Yep. Make sure they match up. And we're going to stick them together with tape. Where the tape go? It's jammed in the drawer. So we're going to line this up. And we're going to take these 2 together. So that's going to be our inners. And look at that. Wasn't that easy to see already? That's what it feels like. It's like, oh. So sit that over there, and then let's get the Crab design board out, and let's put our little clusters. That's what these things are. And so that one's going to be up over there, and then one's cut off a little bit. It'll be right. I'll survive. I actually saw something from a supplier the other day, and it was really badly cut, and I thought, well, maybe you shouldn't have done that as a display piece. And I was a little bit concerned their eyesight might be worse than mine.
So one thing I really wish I could get back is my eyes.
Yep. And I don't think I did anything to damage my eyesight other than just living and crafting. Probably crafting.
I'm not so sure about that.
Audio. Why?
Lots of welding and grinding.
Oh, welding and stuff, yeah. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put these 2, let's just put these 2 together like this. I've got 2 bits. That's paper number 1. And then what we're going to do is we're just going to cut them to 12 inches. Chop. Oh, there's blue there. We could use that. Might use that blue bit. Then what we're going to do is okay, so that's how we want them in the middle. We've got the stripe in the middle. Let's flip them over. Line them up. And take them together.
The blue is very calming on your eyes after you're looking at the green.
After the green, yeah. You green people better appreciate this. I love you and all.
You green people. That's discriminatory to green people.
Oh, you know, I'm just. Well, we're going to do a greenish page, and then we've done a purple card today.
We are if you would like all the kits.
You can order all the kits, and you get a discount, and then you qualify for all the stamps, and because there's a free stamp each day. I have no idea where. Oh, I might. Actually,
you just have to message us if you want all the kits.
Today's. Nope.
Karen reckons the blue's harder on there on the green.
And see, this is going to go like this. How's that? Is that better? Still a bit wild. We need to calm it down more. So let's hack some bits out of the background. We need to cut some out of this background. Now, this is not a normal frame. It's not our normal distance. So what we're going to do is we've got it lined up, and we're just going to come in and we're going to do like probably a good 1/2 inch in. I'm just gonna.
Karen said that you love the green lovers so much you keep making green based papers.
Yeah, I do. So this center spine, we're going to come like, you know, a good 1/2 inch on either side. We're not going to cut our spine out of our page. It's not a good idea. It gets really, really flimsy and difficult to work with. I have actually demonstrated how hard that is to work with. You could cut this with, can't cut it with a lopper chopper because it cuts the whole way through. You could definitely cut this with a craft knife and a ruler. You could cut it by ruling the lines and then put it through. But I did mark it out because it's not our usual border. It's a little smaller. And that's going to topple over. I need that for something. We could use that for photo mats, to be perfectly honest. I know, then it's not a red and green layout, but you know. Snip, snip, snip. I think I am going to reprint paper 2 for this eventually.
It was a very sought after piece of paper here.
Because it's got that beautiful timber on the back. It's the timber on the back of paper 2.
Pale white.
Yes, a very pale, grey, beigey white.
And was it red? Did it have the red glitter around?
It had the red glitter on one half and it had gnomes on the other half.
Yeah. So it wasn't all around the piece of paper.
It is you can make layouts and cards just with that piece of paper. So let's tape this baby on. So we're not peeling all of this off in one hit. Holy dooly, that would just be madness.
Do you want the fan on?
Can have the fan on if you want the fan on. Asking me if I want the fan on when he actually wants the fan on.
It's quite cool today. It's been a lovely day.
It was very cool. I thought it was going to rain.
Came up for the,
It was lovely weather for everyone that came up from southeast Queensland and northern New South Wales for the competition.
It's been drizzling here for that long. We're green.
Yeah.
So they would have thought, wow, we're in the tropics.
Yep. Because we were in drought like a week and a half ago.
Yeah, 2 weeks ago. It was brown.
Okay, so we've turned over a little bit in each corner, right? And we're going to find the center. First thing we're going to do is find the center point and line that up. Then we're going to get like our T-ruler. And if you don't know, we make these T-rulers. I designed these T-rulers and we make these.
Also good for doing signs.
Yes, great for making posters. Last minute posters. Mum, I need a poster for the morning. Can you help me? Yes. So let's, oh, I moved it. Deary me. Let's line this up and stick. Is that in the center? Oh no. So see, I can just pull it up.
And that's it. I need to get one of them. Yeah, I should put up a link. They come in a 6-inch and a 12-inch.
There we go. So we stuck our corners down, and then we're just going to peel the pieces out. And ta-da, we did save. Rightio. So I think the next step will be photographs. That is wild. So let's use a piece of the green to, let's just, I'm going to line this point here up with my 2-inch line so I lose the least amount in my getting this straight. There we go. Let's straighten this up. Okay. So I've got like an 8 by 9-ish piece. So we could do, let's do 4 by 6. And then we could do a 3 1/4 by 3 1/4. So let's do another pair of those. So we'll have 2 4 by 6-inch pieces. And 2 3 1/4 by 3 1/4s. And the other one should be about the same. So let's do the same thing and line up a point.
You're going to cut the same size right on that to do the sew, or you're just going to...
I'm going to have a go at it. I'm just coming along. Oh, there we go. That's a line there. I can use a 5 mark there. So just find a point where it's kind of close. That's a fine line, isn't it? I need to get rid of that bit of tape there. I had a bit of tape left on it. Okay, so does this go across to 8? Yep. Does this come to? Yep. Might have enough. So let's do Once again, we'll do 2 4x6s, and then we'll do, are we going to get 3 1/4? No. Let's just do 2 4x6s out of this.
Okay, so in total we're going to have 4 4x6s.
Yeah. Because I cut that tape off. Okay. Let's leave those scraps. Might use them for something. Okay. And journaling. What do we think? Let's cut our photos, our fake photos. Okay, so we've got 4 photos that are 5 3/4 inches by 3 3/4 inches. And 2 that are 3 by 3. Oh, our red. Where'd our red go? We're going to do a red circle, weren't we? Oh, that's calmer. That's much better. Calm as in the C-A-L, not the K-A-R. Not the one that bites you. I tried to avoid the K karma. What do we think? And let's get... circle templates. Let's see which circle is going to fit on this. Oh, I actually think it's the 8-inch one. which it's not 8.5, is it? Nope. It's 10, a 9.5. Interesting concept is that in the drawer, look at that. Nope. I was wrong. I think it's got to be the 7.5. Shove the 8 back up.
No, I wonder I couldn't find that piece of vellum anywhere.
Yeah, you can. You just can't access it.
Yes.
Because you don't have
I'm not part of that group. I didn't request to join.
Whoa, you didn't, you know?
Wow.
Do you ever log into the online store as a customer?
No.
Well, there you go.
Wow.
This is a piece of super fun time vellum that doesn't come out until mid-December. But it will be in this kit. If we use this piece. Let me just say, if we use this piece.
Actually, cut the circle out. I'm stealing the rest of it so I can.
So I have traced a 7.5-inch circle.
Red chevron belt.
Red chevron Hessian.
That's right.
Red chevron Hessian.
Yes. 7-inch circle.
7.5.
Alright.
My husband doesn't listen, by the way. He doesn't want to wear his memory out by overusing it. Tell me I'm wrong or that I'm lying. He's just going to be quiet. So let's rub out our pencil lines in the back because you can see through them. I'm just going to rub it out on the black here. I don't want to accidentally put a mark on my white cardstock. Oh, I do like that. What do you think? It's a bit of a different red, but it's 1/2 inch between prints. Yeah, exactly, I suppose. Okay. So if we fill our trees with the non-contagious glitter, I said to Naomi she could have taught tonight's class, and that's from paper 3 of Gnome for the Holidays, and she sort of went, oh, I don't think I want to teach. Like, okay. So we need a bit more of our chevron. Let's see, pencil line up.
You gotta refresh the page.
Yep.
Okay. This is gonna be scary.
Right, we're back. Are we back?
Hang on.
Debbie thought she was going deaf. Yep.
So we're alive? We're
Kiss your
alive.
Yep.
ass down, I go.
Yep. And you probably heard Naomi John swearing.
Woohoo, you're back.
Yeah. I wish people wouldn't rig me when I'm teaching a class. But it is what it is. It happens. And you know
Sound on
what?
now, says Sandy.
Every time someone rings me during a class,
Does something.
it's a different thing. So when it's a scammer, we lose the lot.
Okay.
So when it's Milton, it's just a little hiccup. Quentin's mum, we lose sound for no particular reason.
I need those round templates today.
Yeah.
Doing my Halloween layout. I used a round cake board. Oh, Debbie.
That's okay. So it was a 3.5-inch circle we traced, everyone. Sorry.
Like that.
It doesn't matter how much effort you put in to getting it perfect and having a video working okay. It just doesn't. But it's live, and that's what happens with live stuff. Like when you're doing something live. This isn't edited, and you know, if you're watching this later, this has not been edited, and you know, I don't have a team of people coming in and editing my videos. Kids use this. Editing my videos, and we don't have a sound crew and all that. It's not like that
I
at
just
all.
typed it up for you, Karen, so it's a not 3 1/3. Don't use that one, it's 3.5.
3.5. What are you doing, Quentin? Did you look at what you were typed before you pressed enter? No. Quentin is having a dodgy evening, isn't he?
Oh dear.
Dodgy Q.
Well, some days diamonds.
If you were Q on James Bond, we wouldn't get any gadgets from you because they'd probably blow us all up.
I think that's what half of Bond's gadgets did anyway, to be honest, didn't they?
Just rubbing out the pencil lines. Vellum is very forgiving as far as rubbing the pencil lines out, but it's not forgiving in as such that you can see every pencil line. Right. And somehow we'll put one down here across the boundary somehow. Make
I'm
life.
getting that people's. It's now blocked me from going.
You guys do what you do, warts and all. It's perfect instead of fake. Yep. But yes, it is very much warts and all. Okay. Maybe not. Do we add another colour? What colour do we paint our trees and our chipboard and our title? Sorry.
Right.
You're on my head off. I am tired.
Don't paint them.
Don't paint them. I could just leave them grey.
Or paint them in a metallic red. Or green, LOL.
Green.
Gary,
I was thinking gold.
keep your green to yourself, Gary. It's infectious.
I was thinking gold. Or black.
Bronny loves us.
Do we think black or gold?
So you've got
Or
two
green.
3.5-inch circles here.
Yes.
Right.
Black, gold, green. But what green? Like that green or the dark green? Like, could we use the dark green? No, it's going to be just a whole other colour. That's dodge. We use two different reds as it is. Dodge-orama.
Karen's requesting a strange colour that I can't read out here.
Crimson or very dark green. Yes. Green, 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 greens. Yes. Gold. Yep.
Okay.
Gold, maybe. Gold would probably be nice.
Can I have the drinks?
Guess I left it there for you. There's
Thank
not
you.
much left.
Wow. Got some money's worth out of that bit.
I did not. No waste.
Oh, they've got enough there. It's out of corporal stripes. That's
That's why that isn't shut. Nice to see this came back to my desk eventually. What about we do the title and the arrows in blue, and we think like that's not the right blue. Nope. But I think this might be. That with the tiny touch of white. That blue. For the title and the arrows. And then if we do, I don't even know if we brought our paint palette home, to be perfectly honest. And then what if we do...
paint palettes in the same tub, the circle templates.
What if we do the trees in like gold, and then on the background we do some blue and gold flicky sort of stuffy. What do you reckon? Thinking that might work. Put that over there. It is looking a touch worse for wear. Would an old gold be too close to the olive green? I think we could make an old gold. That sounds like a goer. Yeah, we'll make an old gold.
I can't use that in the kit yet, but can I? Even though it's,
What do you mean you can't use it in the kit
can
yet?
I put it in the quantities of the kit? Will it work?
Why would you?
Okay.
Why would you?
Switch on.
Please explain why you would do that.
Because it's that one. And we have it in stock.
Really? Is it something that you put as an inventory specific item on a kit?
No.
Right. There we go.
Oh. Guess I'll be taking out some other stuff then too.
Like what? The chipboard?
I haven't even got to the chipboard yet.
Let's get some blue. Deary me. Quentin is learning things.
Really?
And a little bit of white. When we make kits, there's a specific way we do it. So what happens is when you buy a kit, it actually removes the items in the kit from our inventory. But when you, I'm going to put some gold up here, but when you build a kit, you've got to be careful not to have things in there that can hamper the kit being available.
Wow.
There we go. So, water spritzer. get a tiny touch of the blue and mix it into our gold. This is how we'll make like an old goldy colour. So an old gold is kind of a bit green. I think that's old gold enough. I don't think it is. Let's get a tiny touch more. It's a very fine line between enough and too much. There we go. I think that's a good colour. Let's paint 2 layers of that on our trees. Oh, look at that. That's beautiful. Thank you, Karen. So to make old gold, you're going to use your gold with a tiny touch of green. Or blue. Sorry, not green. Because old gold is kind of a green colour. It's kind of gold that's got a bit of oldness to it.
Really?
Well,
I'd hate for it to look bright and shiny.
that was a dumb thing to say, wasn't it? Rightio. Yeah. Sort of a bit old and tarnished and green. Put a second coat on this one. So we put a little bit of water in so that it goes on a bit easier. Has it been better, this online craft show, with everything being on our Facebook page and YouTube? And then in the Creative Family group having albums with links. And I haven't done today's links. I'm very sorry in the album. But the previous 2 days. I hope it's been easier for you guys to find the videos. And each of the kits actually has the Facebook video link and the YouTube. And you can play the YouTube right there in our online store as well. Oh, I like it. I like it. I like it. Oh, I'm washing my brush out in an empty container.
One would suggest that you need a better assistant.
So let's get a little bit of white, and we're going to move. We've got a globby bit here from our paint thing. A little bit of white. Not white enough. Let's bring a bit more over. I think we go between these 2 blues. What do we reckon? Oh, that's a bit wild. It's not bad, but it's not dark enough.
17.50, thanks.
Hardy ha ha ha.
Oh, how are you, Matt? You got Mary says so much easier for her to find the classes, and Aileen says hi. Looks like I have missed a fair bit. You'll catch up, Aileen.
Should be right.
All good in the hood.
Bit more blue. There we go. That's better. Bit thick, but that's better. But yeah, all the classes are going to get moved to those albums in the Creative Family group. The next one of these online craft shows is Australia Day weekend. I don't get many public holidays. Like, I don't get many days off in a year. Like, we don't have many days off. And they put a online craft show on. And we don't have to do the online craft show, but
it makes us do it.
It makes us do it. It makes us put out the product, do the classes, and spend time online with you.
Deborah said the classes structure has been great.
There you go. And has the product release, and if you were on the insiders list, which I keep forgetting to put it back up on the top. It is a bit of a bugger to put it back up on the top of the website, but it's a bit late now. So what we did was we put out a thing where you could join a list, an email list, and the people on that list got the next day's, and I only just emailed tomorrow's before, got a link and a password to the next day's releases. Not all of them, but some of the next day's releases. So kind of got, you know, a bit of a heads up on what was coming the next day. Saw like 2 of the collections for the next day and some of the brand new release product coming. Tomorrow it's chipboard and 4 sets of color cuts and 1 more collection, but it is actually a sub collection. It is a sub collection. Oh, that was a bit light. It's a sub collection of one of our most popular paper collections for 2023. But yeah, one of our most popular paper collections ever, actually. So I'm just picking up a little bit of this and a little bit of that with my blue, just to try, making sure my brush is a little wet, just to try and have a bit of variance on here. It's Mary heading off.
No, she's just sent me a message about what she's paid, so I shall jump in tomorrow and check.
Yeah. Depends on when it went through, whether our bank is going to show us yet. It's usually pretty good, but okay. I like that. I like the variance in that. The color variance. So let's do the seam on our arrows with our second coat.
I'll tell you what I got in the kit so far. Just so we can run through this. We've got 2 pieces of white cardstock, 2 pieces of pattern paper number 1, 1 set of red gnome colour cuts, 1 piece of red Hessian chevron vellum, 1 piece of pattern paper 3, the gnomes for the holidays chipboard, the trees chipboard, and the arrows chipboard.
Yep.
Cool. On track.
So if I can work out which kidney I'm going to sacrifice, do you guys think that you would like, for the one in January, it to be a reprint of that paper range I'm saying that I want to reprint next year? That I wanted to do this year but just didn't get there. 2023, not everything panned out how I wanted. I'm not going to name names. We're not going to name names here. We don't want people that think about it. What's the one I'm talking about doing next as a reprint? If you watch classes and you're in the craft family group, you'll know. I'll just reprint. Okay. Oh, I've got a gap. Just noticed a gap. Dino's. Okay. So let's move that out of the way. Let's put these pieces, set these up here. Flat. Put our arrows over here, and then let's get our background and maybe put a little bit of blue and a little bit of our old gold on our background. See if we can not get deleted tonight. Last Saturday night, my video got shut off.
Oh, we already lost the video once, but that was our own. This out.
So let's start with dark blue. So we've got stuff here and here. I'm going to try and put a piece of vellum sort of here. So what this is going to do is going to tie those paint colours we used into the rest of our layout. And like we're tending on doing journaling here, so we won't touch there. Let's clean that off and let's get a bit of our power blue colour. I'm going to bring it down through here, maybe a little bit here, and then we've got then we're going to pick up our old gold colour we made with our gold and our little bit of blue. Scoop that up. Oh, there we go. Oh, that's pretty. A bit down through here. A bit through here. Let's pick up just a tiny bit more. Doesn't have to be everywhere, and let's just put a couple little specks here. Okay, let's set that somewhere where Missy can't get to it and eat it. Yep, Missy would eat that.
And yes, the other night when Noah was recording his English thing, he didn't shut the door properly, and of course Missy pushed the door open. And then she proceeded to climb up on the keyboard next to him and then did a balancing act trying to get into the cover.
Yep. That is a Missy. And I've just put a little thumbprint on my page, and we're going to have to fix that. Yep. Yep, yep, yep. I think this is all the bits. So let's do some building while that dries. Let's glue our Christmas trees to the glitter, the fake glitter. That's one of you, maybe. That sound actually does make our hearts sing.
Yep, that was someone we know really well.
It does make our hearts sing, that sound, because it means we get to keep going. You know, like Dory says, keep on swimming, keep on going, and when we're getting something right. Still got to work out what I'm teaching on Monday
At school.
at school. We're in grade 3 on Monday. Monday Arvo. I said to Lauren last night, I said, what if I just turn up with a heap of stuff and I just let them go for broke? And her face just dropped. She's like, oh, if you think that's the way to go. I said, maybe I'll just do structure. I think you might cope better with structure.
Yeah.
So obviously, it's Lauren on Monday. So she would like structure.
She's been a fabulous teacher. Amelia Ann has had a teaching team this year, and it has been perfect.
Lauren and Prue have been the most wonderful teachers. Naomi John had Lauren for grade 6. So we've actually had her before she was married and a mum herself. We have really, truly enjoyed this year. We have the best teaching team for Amelia Ann. They have really set her up for success. She's done very well. And she got 100% on a, I'm sure it was 100%. She got on her 29 out of 29 or 28 out of 28 for math recently. So she's done very well. We're really, really happy with them, with how she's learned. She's very inspired to learn. Okay, let's deal with these photo mats. Let's cut the middle out of our photo mats to save paper and weight in our albums. So you could do this nice and neatly, but you know, we're just going to cut the middle out. We're just going to snip it out. That might have been me, says lovely Deborah. Probably was Deborah. I think it was. I can't see. I just like the sound. It just makes us feel good. Means we get to eat. And don't forget, so from Thursday until midnight on Monday night, a portion of every sale we are going to donate to Headspace Australia. So we didn't do, actually you can find specials. If you go to Stuff to See on our website up the top and our online store, and then you click on sale, there is stuff on sale. Like, I'll be honest, there is stuff on sale. And we did do a birthday sale last Wednesday, but instead of doing Black Friday, Cyber Monday sales and sales for the online craft show, we decided to donate money to Headspace Australia instead. Not our original idea to do a donation instead of a special. It comes from Tweed Farms. It's what they do. So I heard the owner, one of the owners, it's a husband and wife team, I heard her talking about it on a podcast I listened to, and I went, that is such a cool idea. I would love to do that, because we were looking for something different to do this year for the sales season. We wanted something that was more meaningful than just doing sales. Sales. We wanted something that was quite a meaningful, this may be the last time we sharpen this too, something that was quite a meaningful thing. I do have a replacement pencil waiting, but I'm just not going to use it yet. So these little ones were 3" by 3" fakey photos. So this one was as well. Just going to make sure we put the stripes going the right way. Let's write on them after we stick them on, because I can see that I am going to accidentally stick them on facing the wrong way. What's that?
Stick them on facing the wrong way.
Yes, I will. Guaranteed. Just about put money on it. We do actually have a fundraising page for Headspace, and we'll put that there. As well, we thought things were sort of getting a lot more open and better. We'll see how 2024 goes. We used to do a lot of fundraising for breast cancer research in October each year. So we're going to see how things pan out, and we will most likely go back to doing that. So we used to host a Girls' Night In event. And yeah, we've got a few things on the plan for 2024. Some new online events we haven't done before, and or that we wanted to do, and yeah, bringing back some of our old things like Girls' Night In. And probably doing kids' birthday parties again. As scary as that can be. Kids' birthday parties are great. Kids are wonderful. So, what about we stick our... Actually, we might decide whether we're going to stick our photos flat or raised up once we come to that. So let's trim around this. Just holding my tongue right so I can get this around.
Do you raise up the small ones or the big ones?
I probably would be inclined to raise the photos on the left. So the left-hand page, as and you know, if you're depending on where you are in the world and what your heritage is, you may read right to left. I read left to right. My family read left to right. Well, the family I currently have, we read left to right. You never know what's gonna happen in your family. But yes, currently we all read left to right. So even Mr. Left-handed Noah. So I always put my feature photos, like my most important photos, on the left-hand page, like on the left-hand side. And I probably will raise those up, and then keep the right-hand ones flat. It's just me. Okay? Not everybody is the same, but that's what I do. Oh, I like that. Thank you for the suggestion of the old gold. And look at that. We now make old gold. It's gold with a touch of blue. Old gold. Let's do the easy one first. I like doing the easy stuff first.
Ronnie just wants life to slow down and have some her time. Yeah.
Yeah. I think we're going to get a day off on Boxing Day because Christmas Day is pretty chaotic for us. Making sure it's awesome fun for Miss Amelia Ann. Actually, Christmas night will be fun. It'll be slow down. Awesome fun for Amelia Ann. Like, we try and make sure she has the bestest time at Christmas, and just making sure that grandparents get time with kids and everyone sees everyone. And cooking. And our house looks like a bomb's gone off in it, so probably cleaning. Christmas Eve is a Sunday, so I'll be cleaning and cooking on Christmas Eve before we go to the nativity at Amelia's school.
Yeah.
We go to the evening nativity service at her school. Because we used to go somewhere else, but they don't do it anymore.
No.
Unfortunately. So I'm using my dodgy scissors. So use your dodgy scissors. This is for your scissors that you use on foam tape and you cut chipboard with, and you know, your dodgy scissors. They might not be Tim Holtz ones, but you should always have a pair of dodgy scissors that you can sacrifice. So just in case I snip into the chipboard, that's why I'm using my dodgy scissors. Well, I've got a really dodgy joint here. They don't go together very well. They're a bit slack and loose.
Being used very well.
Yeah, they've spent time in the shed. Spent time in the yard, time in the garden.
This pair of scissors Naomi leaves on her desk as a decoy set that wouldn't even cut well, they wouldn't cut Play-Doh. Let's put it that way. They're shot.
Naomi's desk is a great grabble. But they do, if you need to find a home for something, but you don't want to have to go and find its actual home, you usually just dump it on Mum's desk. Yep. Rightio. Let's see if our page is dry. Not quite. But it's looking good. Oh, we've got a couple little wet spots. So let's get the heat tool out. This is where I got in trouble last weekend.
Wow.
Oh, and it was already on.
Must have been that Karen that led you astray.
What's that?
Must have been Karen that led you astray, influenced you the wrong direction.
Ha ha ha. I'm going to remove my vellum. Vellum doesn't like getting hot. Let's just move the vellum out of the way. Vellum does not like getting hot. The process of printing on the vellum involves a lot of heat, but vellum doesn't like a heat tool. Does not like this kind of heat. See, I've got a fingerprint here. I'm going to have to fix that with something. Right, I think we're good. I think we're good to go. Yeah, no, I got a cue. They took the video down last Saturday night because apparently there was nudity. And I used the heat tool.
Heat tools.
I used the heat tool to dry the page, and I got accused of profanity and nudity, which is not allowed on Facebook.
Yeah, we've never ever seen any of that on Facebook. Sorry, Facebook. Love you.
Okay. Oh dear. I got it wet.
Oh, Bonnie, it was. They did apologise.
They did put it back up.
They did put it back up. It's a very sad situation, really.
But it's lucky that we're really lucky that we're going to go off just a little bit here. Really lucky that we actually record the videos at the same time. We use a streaming service.
Yeah,
like we pay for a streaming service so that we record the videos at the same time. So we're able to keep going. And then what we did was we loaded it straight after class.
Yeah.
So lucky we do that. And we started to do that because the videos are our intellectual property and we needed to be able to make sure that they were safe. Okay, so we're going to put this here. So what we'll do is we'll just lift up and we'll hide a bit of vellum, a bit of tape underneath this vellum here. Make sure that's sort of straight-ish. Where's our T-ruler? So what we can do is put our T-ruler across here and go, yeah, that's pretty straight on our design. So let's lay our pieces out again.
Oh, Paula, I love you. Sorry, jump into the creative family and have a quick look. Paula's got a picture of her craft desk. It's got your GICS printout on it there.
Yep.
Of all the classes, it's got my craft room this morning. Chances of home duty 0. Chances of crafting 100.
Yep. I love that. I loved. You missed it because you went out. Oh, that's okay. I love that. I love that Paula knows that that's what she's doing for the weekend. You know, creativity is so good for the human brain. Creativity is such wonderful, wonderful medicine. Let's put that one there.
That's our
Oh,
son.
now
Just
they're
got in
filled.
the shower there. It was our daughter in the shower.
Was it?
Yep.
Oh, I'm loving these colours together. Look at this. Isn't it cool? Sorry. Just enjoying how this is turning out. I don't mind if his hat goes off a bit. Oh, look at this. Yep.
Sorry.
Nope, I still think that needs to go over like that. Yep. Sorry, I got sidetracked.
That's not very quiet.
Okay, we're going to change it and put journaling here. I like that better. Sorry. Sometimes Page just tells you when it needs to change. I don't like you there. I like you there. There's one child knocking for the other one.
It's always good.
Yep. Because she thinks that he knocked for her, but it was you that knocked for her. Shh. What do you think? But I think the words need green.
Green. That's a good curve.
Do you think green or blue? Actually, blue. The words need. This one needs green, blue. I think these ones might need green. This one definitely needs blue.
There's one of your 3.5 inch circles in
Oh, yeah. I'll get the other one out eventually. So this one needs blue. This one here needs green. That's cute. And then so I'm just going to get a piece of white from our stripe and I'm just going to tear it around. Yep. So I've torn all around here. Then I'm going to get a little bit of glue and I'm going to glue that.
I don't know, he's watching, she's laughing out there.
Just want a thin layer of glue on that. See, I've got a fingerprint here. And by tearing it, means it's hard to see. There we go. I'm just patching a hole. Well, it's not a hole. It's a fingerprint. It's a blue one.
A blue thumbprint.
Blue fingerprint.
Smurfs are coming to get you.
The gnomes. Yeah, let's do a little tiny border around this. Well, I remember. So what's in the kit?
Okay, in the kit we have, I'll read it off of here. You've got 2 pieces of white cardstock.
Yep.
2 pieces of Gnome for the Holidays paper 1.
Yep.
1 piece of Gnome for the Holidays paper 3.
Yep.
1 set of red Gnomes colour cards.
Yep.
1 A4 super fun times red. 1 A4 super fun times red chevron vellum.
Yep.
1 chipboard title name for the holidays.
Yep.
1 set of 3-pack of chipboard trees.
Yep.
1 set of chipboard curly arrows 3-pack.
Yep.
And that's it.
And how much is it?
Comes to $19.50 neat.
Okay. Why don't we do like 19.25?
Yep. So let me edit it. Save it.
What did we 18.95?
18.90.
Let's do 18.95.
No, but come around and take a photo once you get it in the bits and bobs places. I just wasn't putting it up yet because I didn't have to add anything later in the game.
What do we think? Does everyone think it looks okay? No one's on YouTube. I hope it's working on YouTube. Well, it says it is. What do we think?
Everyone's gone very quiet.
I think we're ready to stick it together. Rightio.
See you, Debbie. See.
See you, Debbie. Enjoy the rest of the weekend.
I loved your Halloween page you put up, Debbie.
Okay.
Dee said, love it. Gorgeous colours and patterns.
Let's turn it around. It's moving right around. And I actually think we're going to stick our pictures on flat. And we'll just use some foam for our gnomes. And some of our little words. Just going to put tape on the back of them all, so once I start sticking, I can just stick. I love when you back the chipboard, how it's got that like inner frame, like it's like a shadow boxy effect. I really like that. Really like that. My favourite things. Okay, so we're gonna turn this over. So we're gonna come in like 3/4 an inch from the edge and down on this corner one. I'm going to use like our gap between the two pages as 3/4 and from the top to the bottom as 3/4 of an inch, I think, because I think it'll look nice. And let's turn it around. Yep. There, and then let's put this one up this end. Probably, so if I wasn't teaching the class, I probably would have gone and washed the blue off my hands, because blue is, well, yeah, like Ultra Blue. Ultra Blue is a adhesive that used in automotive repairs.
There's another product that's even worse, and it was called bearing blue, and you used to use it in gluing in bearings. Now, gluing in bearings is something that's probably not done much anymore. Because, you know, I'm back with the dinosaurs.
Yep.
But one tiniest amount of bearing blue could go from miles.
Let's put this here and put it so that we just see enough, but then we have some space. Right. Okay, let's build this little thing down here. Glue. Yeah. So blue on your fingers, blue paint, when it gets, you know, helps with the blues coming out. It like blue, it gets, yeah, blue's a bit of a spreader color, because we really can't make blue. Natural blue color is actually toxic. Like pigments, natural pigments to make blue are very toxic, like cobalt. So the making of blue paint is very much a yeah, it's not natural, so it sort of gets on everything. So this one goes about here. I love history, hence I'm reading a book about the life of Henry VIII. What am I up to? Oh, he's the kings. King Henry VII has just passed. So, and Henry VIII has just found out how rich he really is, how much money his father squirreled away. But yes, it's actually a history book kind of thing about him. But I love the history of paint pigments as well. It's one of the things, like we really are interested in paint and how they make it, and we're a little nutty around here. Have some strange interests, I know. So I'm using like the centers of the trees as a bit of a guide, you know, and you could use your, you know, you could use your tea ruler and come along and go, you know, okay, so that's centered and that's up and down. So this gnome for the holidays is sort of a bit finicky because it's up on the chipboard, but then it's flat. But you can actually manipulate chipboard when you go to glue chipboard. You can actually manipulate it to bend when you glue it, if you glue it on properly too. I'm going to use this one to sort of trap out vellum a little bit too. There we go. Oops, got a bit of glue slush there. Let's put a little bit of glue here. Just a tiny bit of glue to stick our gift on. And then our little gnome here. Just a bit close there. Okay, sit down. Okay. So let's line this up with the edge of this photo here, this little square one. And then what we're going to do is sort of center it. So we're trying to make it so it's calm enough that we can have like a busy little story going on with our gnomes.
It's much nicer on your eyes now than what it was.
Yeah. But it's about, sometimes it's learning to take something that's super busy and wild and make it calm enough for the eye to see. And I think we're basically doing everything just about flat tonight.
Could you just pull your hands back for a second?
I'm going to just put that there. That goes there.
I'll give them one a bash. See what I can do with that. That's a classic.
Yeah, I know. It's a spare. That's for her to scrapbook.
Right.
And we're going to put our little cute word here. straight. Okay. Oh, this one's not stuck on. I've stuck a gnome to it already.
You've stuck a gnome to it?
Stuck a gnome to it, and it's not even stuck on the page. Deary me. Right. Let's... So we're going to cover this corner down here on this vellum. So let's trap the corner down this. Yeah, let's do that. Let's put a little bit of tape under here. And what we can do is get our T-ruler. I do love my T-ruler. I didn't realise how much I needed it until I had it.
How much easier it makes life.
And then let's make sure we got enough room here. Oh yeah, let's keep him on the page a bit. So let's put our tree there. I'm making sure I don't put my tree on a green stripe, because if it's on a green stripe, it'd kind of get a little lost. And then what I can do is come along and go, oh, that's not straight. Let's just tilt that a little. That's straight. I'm not even going to put any of these on chippy strips, I think. And let's stick around here. And let's stick him on there. Oh, he's completely on the page now. He wasn't going to be on the page, but... Oh, I think that's a bit much. Let's pat some of that off. Noah was being a bit casual with how he carried the rig the other day, and Quentin got very upset because he didn't want to have to make another one because he's not very good at making them in the first place.
I am not a carpenter.
No.
Unlike apparently Joseph, who was a carpenter, according to the story we listened to last night. Yep,
no. A carpenter you are not. Quentin is not good with wood.
I can make steel stuff all day long.
Now, funny thing. We really should have stuck this photo on before we stuck that on. But we can fix this. We can put our ruler here. There's a bit of the glue there. Oh dear. Just going to roll the bit of paper off there. Let's do it the way we did it originally. Right. Yep, it's stuck. Now, we want to mimic this distance here, down here. Just turning around. going to mimic that distance with this one. So we want it sort of in the middle, that sort of distance, about there. What do we think?
Pretty cool.
This should be. Let's just, I just realised it should actually be 3/4 of an inch. Let's just peel that up. That's why we tape things down. So if you use glue, you've got to discover your mistake very quickly with glue.
Yes.
But if you use tape, you've got a little bit more time.
Glue, you really do have to discover your problems quickly.
Not understanding. Who knows? Well, I've got a different gap there to there. Oh, probably is the same, but the red makes it look wider. I think the red makes it look wider. Okay, so let's fix here where we, and see, I got where the glue, I got a bit of blue paint off my finger onto the glue, but it doesn't matter. It's better than a fingerprint being there. There we go. Survived the shake test. Look at that.
Everything stayed on.
Look at that. Love, love, love that old gold colour we came up with. And a little bit of, so bringing the old gold and the blue, the light and the dark blue that we use to make our blue chipboard pieces, using them just as little flicks on the background, you lose most of them. So once we stick all our bits and bobs on, we lose most of our flicks, but we get enough for it to be random and lovely. But they're centered around our core areas. And I think journaling just here, maybe a little bit here. You could probably write under this photo, this one, and this one, and then do a little bit here or a little bit here, a little bit of journaling here would be really nice. Or you could use some strips, your leftover strips of white paper. Remember at the start we cut off some white. Do some white strips here would look really lovely for your journaling. So we've got a few options, but journaling is very important because the story is, you know,
So I put
very
the
important.
the kit there, so it was $18.95.
There we go. I really, really like that.
It's nice and bright.
And I love how, so we've used this blue, but then what we've done is we've made a similar blue that's fairly close-ish, but it's just, you can see it dried a little darker. So it's just got that little bit of pop. So remember, these photos were 5 3/4 inches by 3 3/4 inches high. They were fakey photos. And this just helps you guys when you're working it out. Don't forget there's an album in the Creative Family group where you can share your projects. Today's projects aren't in there yet. Yep, I know. I got behind. And we did the parent thing. We do have news coming up soon. We are kind of pulling the parent card in 2024 with something, and I'm going to put one of our kids ahead of everything else in life just for one small little bit. We've got a big year next year. We're finishing year 12. Like Noah's doing year 12 next year, so we have graduation and prom and graduation dinner and all sorts of things. He is actually starting the year on the 1st of January in Brisbane at a music summer school, so that we got him into. So yeah, and he's going to be 12 intensive days focusing on musicianship, so theory and piano. It's going to be very exciting for him. He's going to love that. I got there to pick him up yesterday afternoon from school, and here he is. I could hear him before I got there, because here he is on the really old baby grand in the drama room, entertaining everyone, improvising. So it's lovely. So we go. Thank you, Di. Thank you, Dee. Sorry I haven't been reading comments. Thank you, Bronnie. Thank you, everyone. If you're watching this later, thank you for watching. If you're watching right now, thank you for watching. If you're watching on YouTube, thank you. You can always ask questions in the comments and that. The Facebook comments later on can get lost, so you can follow it up with a messenger message usually. It's a good idea to the store. Or just, I think this is actually crooked. Oh no, the rig's crooked just over there. Yeah, YouTube comments I do look at and do reply. I try to reply.
Ro, it's a great page, dear.
Thank you, Ro. I hope you're feeling better too, Ro. I know you've been a bit unwell this week. But yeah, so thank you for watching, and don't forget tomorrow we have 4 more classes. We have a new collection plus Peace and Joy, Victorian Christmas, new collection, and one other. Oh, my mind has gone blank. Oh, where's my diary? It's towards the end of the year, so my diary is like
Choppers.
my lifeblood. There's parts of the year where I hardly touched my diary.
So much
Nativity Christmas. I forgot Nativity Christmas, so it'll be in focus tomorrow as well. So thank you very much for coming along. I hope you're enjoying the GICS, which GICS means Great International Craft Show, GICS Online Craftshow. I hope you're enjoying it and enjoying all of the classes we have and the new products. And it's Christmas all year round around here, isn't it? But yeah, so take care, stay safe, love yous all, and we will see you all tomorrow. I think our first class is at 10 o'clock with me, then 11:30 with Naomi. 1 o'clock is the girls, Naomi, John, and Amelia Ann, doing a team project. So that's a sister's card or tag off or something. And tomorrow night we're doing Peace and Joy. Peace and Joy. That will be a shabby chic layout, I'm sure of it. But yeah, so take care, stay safe, love yous all, and thank you so very, very, very much for being a part of our creative family. Bye.